fight 10 years ago almost was really good, and it's kind of hard to top, but when the blood came out, I felt like, okay, this is going to be a good fight.
Yeah, I'm curious, how many stitches did you need?
I got a few stitches over my nose. I was kind of surprised because I think I cut her first and then she cut me, and then, you know, I think you get like super excited when you see all that blood, and yeah.
Some people don't. Some people.
No,
Right,
it's kind of weird.
Did you kind of did you know it was going to be a fight like that going into it? Did you imagine it was going to be like this?
Some things surprised me, but I surprised myself with a lot of things. Lena's really strong. Like, her clinch game is really good, and I prepare myself for that. But when I was in the clinch, I felt really strong as well. So when I took her back, if I had more time, I could have got that submission. But I was really happy standing on my feet as well. But in this fight, actually, I mixed it up a lot with the clinch work, with some of the grappling. And then in the second round, I felt I had like the first and the second until like I got dropped, but I think I saved it by getting up really quickly and getting back to work. And then my third round, I felt I just pieced her up.
So you felt confident?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. When would you like to get back in there? Obviously, you got to heal up and stuff, but when would you like to fight again?
Yeah, this is just a few stitches. I'm thinking about late summer, and I mean, I got this question before, but I think a fight with Aspen Ladd makes sense.
By the way, Wigfield, Saturday Night is a great song.
Yeah, right? Thanks.
Why Aspen?
Well, I think that we both beat Lena, and she just got beat by Rocky in a great fight, and I just fought Rocky a fight ago. Just makes sense, you know. And I think she's ranked 7 now or something, and I think I got bumped up after this. Hopefully I can get back into top 10, and then I think it makes sense if anybody else doesn't want to fight me, of course. But I mean, that makes sense.
When you start bringing up about, you know, how this person fought this person, this person's fought this person, a lot of times with the division, once you start getting towards the top or in the heat of it, you're going to keep repeating these fights, it seems. How important is it to make a big difference and differentiate yourself when you go out there and fight, as opposed to past performances with them?
Oh, can you ask me that again?
Yeah, I mean, just you know, like, it's one thing when we see these rematches, but how important is it to go back and look different than the past time than when you went in there, to kind of help pushing yourself up in the division?
Yeah, like you said, like, there's not so many people above, so there's not like you can't just pick like anybody, but that's why you have to like make small improvements every camp to look even better, because you have to stand out. That's the thing. This is top 15, and you just have to stand out. And I just think that, like, after my last fight with Rocky, was just that I feel so flat. I look so flat. So going into this camp was like, I'm not gonna look flat. I have to be exciting. And this is not just a sport. It's a show thing as well. You know, people will have to want to see you. You know.
So what's the main thing that you tackle then when it's about, you know, trying to be more exciting? You want to have a little bit more where you felt flat. What does that translate into when you went to the camp? Was it a cardio thing that you were trying to do?
No, just not to fall into the opponent's game planning. I mean, Rocky has that experience of like luring you into her game plan and just keeping focused. I mean, there's no like, this is so small marginals right now when we're in the top that you just have to be on point on that day. And I just went back in there like a few days after Rocky fight. I was like, I'm gonna look spectacular next fight. That's it.
So it sounds like to me it was the mental side of the game.
Yeah.
So do you figure that that's the biggest difference when you're starting to get into the top 15, top 10, that the mental side of the game is
100%. It's those small things that will make a difference.
And you said that, you know, the blood, you enjoyed seeing the blood out there. Were you always like that, even as a child? Were you the kind that if you got bumps and bruises, you got excited?
No, I was not like that at all. I mean, I almost like got really scared when he was like, yeah, we're gonna do stitches now. I'm like, oh, okay, do I need a shot? He's like, he put like few shots in me, and then he just like, I start cursing in Swedish. I'm like, thank God you can't understand this, because this is horrible.
How many stitches did you get?
I don't know. I think I got like 8 or something, 7, 8, something like that.
Well, you know, we don't mind some colorful cursing. What were you saying in Swedish?
No, I can't say that. I feel embarrassed. My mom would kill me if she sees this.
Congrats on the victory.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, thank you.